Hey guys. Y'all already know the drill of this whole thing. Don't mind my hair right now. It is a fucking disaster. It's oily, it's gross, and I was laying down, so there's that. I'm recording this about um uh I got off work like 2 hours ago, so I'm just kind of like, ugh. But I finally get 3 days off for the holidays, so that's good. Um, and I might use that time to make videos for you guys in the future. I'll put them out more ahead, I guess, or I might not. I might get too busy with family and stuff, but I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. Um, but I've realized that, like, especially around Christmas time, I haven't really made a whole lot of these videos because I thought, but been like, oh, it needs to be, it needs to be, good vibes, fun and all that kind of stuff. And that's why we do Friendsmas every year with the guys, because it's a place to spend with people um, that you cherish and to have a good time and whatnot and all that kind of stuff. But no, because I was debating if I was going to make the scheduled video for tomorrow, which is when you guys are seeing this. You guys are seeing this the night before, or if I make another talking video. And I decided to do this because I feel like this is the best thing I'm good at as far as how I make content now, and or if I'm just talking in front of a camera, which is crazy. Um, because it's been about since November since I made one of these, and I usually make them once a month. So I figured, even though the holidays are supposed to be filled with good vibes and joy and all of that, but it's also important to kind of be real and kind of, because not everyone is happy on the holidays, and I completely get that, and something that I've talked about a lot on the channel too is, how much I've struggled with the holidays, with, my dad being gone for 7 years now and all that kind of stuff. But I feel like I have a lot to talk about in this one, because it's either I talk that to the internet or to somebody, and I can't bottle up these feelings. But I feel like I'll just do it with some good intentions, and maybe this will resonate with some of you guys, and maybe it'll help somebody in the process. But I've realized a lot this year, and I know I say that every year, but this year is different because I've actually learned and have grown. It's weird because I don't look back at these videos just because it's too much for me. Like, it's hard for me to like look back and reflect on the things I used to talk about, knowing what not the hell I was even saying out to the world. But yeah, no, I've realized a lot because I've learned a lot, and this year really has changed my life for the better. And the fact that I'm saying that just still mind boggles me, because I've just been so used to being shit on by life. But as a lot of us has felt that way in our lives, where we just constantly feel like we're being like a big old dog is taking a shit on top of us. Sorry, I don't know. I try not to be too serious when I do these, or maybe I do. I don't know. But I don't know. It's weird because I don't know. I think it was like a week or so ago, or maybe 2 weeks ago, I had like this big realization, and I hate saying that because I don't sound like one of those people that like go through something, then like, oh, I realize I'm finally good enough. No, like, I don't want to sound like those cheesy people. Not saying there's anything wrong with that, but I just don't want to sound like one of those cheesy people. But like, like something that like really occurred to my brain hole. Uh, Sorry, I'll come down on the silliness as I talk about this, because this is real for me. That I am finally in a place in my life where I don't really have anything to worry about, which is really weird, because since my dad passed, I always felt like I had stuff to worry about, because I always felt like I had to worry about family and how it was affecting my family versus how we deal with it now. And whatnot, and just knowing where the hell it's happening with my life then, because I was a young kid, like when you're that young and your dad dies out of fucking nowhere, you're like, well, what the fuck do we do now, um but yeah, it's weird. But but it's weird when I realize that like I think I finally have found peace because my head is no longer as loud as it used to be. It's still, don't get me wrong, I have my days where my freaking mind's going crazy, but it's not as intense as it used to be. And I know I'm a lot wiser than I used to be. I mean, granted, that happens when you get older because you get put into certain situations that make you that way, that make you learn. And if you don't learn, then it's just a definition of insanity. It's a constant repeat, and then you gotta really figure shit out if you want things to turn around. Um, but yeah, I really don't have anything to worry about anymore, which is crazy because if I have things to worry about, it's not like my own shit. Like it's me like trying to be there for somebody else kind of thing, which is really weird because like I have so much shit going on, either if it's family or like relationships or like school at the time, or yeah, it's weird because now it's like, well, I'm finally at a place where I feel I can be at, like as far as like a roof over my head. Like I'm very blessed for where I'm at now, um, compared to where I have been, and I have good relationships with people in my family, and I have good relationships with my friends. I mean, you guys know that. I mean, I make videos with the guys all the time, and other relationships that you guys don't see that are more private. I'm very grateful for those too. And now that I'm finally doing something with my life, like a full-time job, and still pursuing my passion for YouTube, it's like, damn, like, what else could I possibly ask for right now than what I'm already doing? I mean, yeah, like I have other goals, I have other things I really want to accomplish, but I have things that I want in my life that I really seek for. But God, I play this so well in my head, but now I'm fucking it up. um, but I remember, I don't know if you guys have been part of the channel for this long. There's a lot of you guys who are new. But back in like 2022, 2023, you guys let me know if you guys were there when this happened, or when you were watching my videos when this happened. But I remember 2022, 2023, I was fucking begging to come back home to Colorado because I was in Florida, and I was like the only one there. And I just had nobody other than my mom, but me and my mom were like still butting heads and stuff because I don't think I really announced that publicly to you guys, but yeah, me and my mom were bumping heads. But me and her are in a much better place now as far as our relationship, but which I'm grateful for. Yeah, I just felt like I was on my own, and I just felt like I was at the lowest point in my life, and I still see that as the lowest point in my life. And I remember saying like, I just want to get back to Colorado. I want to get back with my friends and and just start my life there, and so on and so forth. I mean, if you guys think about it, that was like 2 or like a year and a half, or 2 years and a half, or whatever you want to call it, like a year and a half, like a year and 6 months, however you want to put it. That's how long ago it was. And now that I have that, and I just now realized that, it was so mind-boggling to me because I was like, holy shit, like I actually have something that I wanted for so long, and I finally have it. And it took me a minute to realize that. I was like, holy shit, because I'm back in Colorado. I'm back with the guys, my best friends, and I'm with my family, and I have good relationships with. And same with the people behind the scenes that you guys don't know about. And it's just like, wow, like, and I just now realize this, like, am I fucking delusional or something? But it just really I was actually at work when I realized this, because I was doing like some, I don't know what, I think it was like sweeping or something, because I work outside, it's a big part of working outside. And I was just having these thoughts run through my head, and that hit me at that moment. I was like, holy shit. Like, that's fucking crazy. And I think I got myself a little choked up just thinking about that, because of like the fact that I got through that shit, and now I'm here and like the universe or God was like, all right, here you go, you fucking earned it. You don't realize it now, but you will, kind of thing. And it made me realize, it's like, okay, but like the things that I want now that I don't have yet, will that occur in the future? Or I don't know. Like, I don't know if that's how it's gonna go, because in reality we don't know, because I've had so many blessings happen this year. Like, as much credit that I haven't really given 2024, at least for myself, that it's been one hell of a year, for me. And that's why I'm going to get to where I'm going to get to it. As for the people who have struggled so much this year, I just want to say I'm sorry, because I know I understand how it can be when you just, and I want to tell you, if your biggest goal this year was just getting through the year, that's enough. Because I remember, hell, I even still get like this sometimes. I mean, I haven't aced it yet, and no one's perfect, but I know how hard it is just to fucking live through every single goddamn day. Like, 365 days a year? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, that's a long ass time for some of us. Like, 1 year can feel like ages. And I just want you to know that's enough, and I'm proud of you for making it through the year. And hopefully, I'm not gonna say it will, just because I don't want to, bullshit you, because we don't know. But I hope and pray that this next year is a better year for you, and that you fucking deserve a year where you feel happy. Hell, you deserve to feel happy for the rest of your life. Are you kidding me? Like, it's not easy to go through what you went through. And what am I saying? It wasn't easy to go through what I've been going through and what I'll go through in the future, But but give yourself some credit, because I understand how hard it is. And if you don't believe me, if I don't understand, I actually encourage you to go check out my older videos where I just vented and felt lost, because they're on there. I don't watch them, but they're on there. I'm pretty sure it's going to be under I'm pretty sure it most likely will be under the same playlist I put this video. I just put them on update videos, I guess. It's just my talking videos. But you can find them there, because I've been doing these videos since I was like 16. So I've vented about a lot on there. But yeah, like, man, the fact that, like, I went through all my shit, and now I'm in a place where life feels peaceful right now. Like, in a way, it feels peaceful. And don't get me wrong, like, I still have the same thoughts that have been running through for years, but they're not as loud. That's the weird thing. Like, I don't focus on them too much. Like, the only time, like, because it used to be a constant fucking, like, but the only time it's, like, kind of just, like, poking at me is when I'm, like, when I'm trying to go to bed before I sleep, which that happens to all of us, because we're just laying there trying to sleep and all these thoughts come in. But that's, like, the only time it happens now. And when I talk about it, and that's important. Like, if you need someone to talk to about it, I encourage you to talk to someone about it. And if you feel like you can't talk to me about it, if you feel like you can't talk to anyone about it, comment down below. I'm willing to read any of you guys. I actually encourage you guys to, like, if you feel comfortable enough, because I know that's putting it out to the public, but I want you to know that my channel is a safe place for those kind of things. I am so proud of the community that we have, that you guys have always been so supportive, and you guys have always been so understanding about these videos that I've make about what I talk about. And, like, there's almost 700 of you guys that do that. So I am so proud of this community that we are building, because it's something more than I've always dreamed of. And I hope that we can just continue to build it bigger and bigger and bigger. So, but if you feel like you can't talk to anybody about it, and you just need to get it out, just comment down below. I promise I see it. There hasn't been a comment I have not read. If I haven't, then I'm sorry. I'm sure there is some I haven't, but 9 times out of 10, I will see it. If you guys don't believe me, you can go look on past videos, see if I hearted any freaking comments claiming that I saw it. But if you need anyone to talk to about it, I encourage you to comment down below. Even though, again, no, that might seem a bit, like, be careful, because I know that's, it's going to be placed on the internet, and not a lot of people want their life known on the internet, so I understand that, but only if you feel comfortable. But yeah, I hope what I'm saying makes sense. But it's weird, because, like, because sometimes I still experience this feeling of loneliness, but it's a different kind, like almost the kind that I had before I went through everything I went through, which is around like I'd say 2020, 2021. But that's minus the stuff I went through then. It's almost like yeah, I'm on the mountain, but now I'm looking down to where I was, kind of thing. I haven't made it to the very top yet, but I'm at a stopping point where I can stop and look down and see how far I've come. That's the stage of my life where I feel like I'm at right now. Is I feel like I'm at like a stopping point that it's weird because I don't want to sound cocky when I say this, but like even just me envisioning it in my head, like the only place that's meant for me right now is going up. Just continue climbing up, but right now I'm just in that stopping zone, like a rest stop, and just looking back to how far I've come. You know what I mean? Like that's what it feels like right now. Like the more I think about it, that's really, really what I see. And I'm not even saying that because just for the internet. I'm not going to say that being like, oh yeah, I'm doing good, yeah, and I'm going to end this video laying in bed and being like, oh, I'm a piece of shit. I'm not going to do that. Shit, if I'm going to say I'm a piece of shit on the internet, I'm going to say I'm a piece of shit on the internet. Because that's just how I am. Like, you guys seeing me right now is exactly how I am in real life. There's no filter here, okay? Like, there's no fucking filter here. The only thing that would be different if you met me is that I probably would be more shy, because that's just how I am. But yeah. Oh god, my fucking hair's disgusting. I'm sorry. It's in knots and shit. I was laying down, so I have all kinds of knots and shit. But but yeah. Yeah, that's majority of what I gotta say is that. And I will say something that I've been trying to keep in mind myself now recently is, I believe that if you continue to keep a good heart, not only a good heart, but a good genuine heart. I add genuine in there is because anyone can act like they have a good heart and still be cruel on the inside. Because no one can be too nice, you know what I mean? I can't say no one because that just sounds bad, but not everyone can be too nice, But if you keep a good, genuine heart, I believe everything else will work out. May not work out when you want it to, and when it does, it may not make any sense, or it may not make any sense even before it happens, but just keep that faith, because that's something that I'm still working on. It's something that I've been working on a few months now, It's just keeping that faith, because faith is something that I've been talking about since like September this year. It's been about 3 months since I feel like that word's just been popping up in my mind. Just faith, have faith, And I'm not saying like, oh, like I'm depending on the universe and God. No. Which I know that, yeah, the universe and God talk about faith, having faith. But just having faith within myself, if that makes any more sense. But not everything else will work out. And because I genuinely, when I say that I'm at that rest stop on the mountain, I feel like I'm closer to where I want to be, and I'm further to where I was. Holy shit, that just hit me as soon as that came out of my mouth. Yeah. And it's weird that it feels like that, because I never thought I would get to that point. But I am. But then again, I don't want me to make this video about, because I feel guilty when I make videos like this, because I feel like when I make these videos, it makes the people who are still struggling feel alone. And I want you to know that you're not alone. And I'm sorry that you're going through what you're going through right now. I don't know who the hell you are or what you're going through. But I just want you to know that at least to some extent, I understand, and that the best I can say is that you gotta keep climbing that mountain. No matter how many times you fall, you gotta keep climbing. And believe me, there are times I wanted to just give up and just kind of lie my feet in the dirt, but I didn't, because I just never saw myself as a quitter, I guess. And I may not know you, but I'm pretty sure you're not a quitter either. So, all right. But anyways, guys, we just hit 20 minutes, so I don't want this to go any longer. But I hope you guys understand what I'm getting out of this message. And I feel like this is one hell of a way to end 2024, is me saying all that kind of stuff. Because I even remember, like, the beginning of this year, I felt like I was hitting rock bottom again. And then here I am, making such a fucking difference to where I was in the last 12 months. Like, it's crazy. It's honestly crazy. So, and yeah, and just cheers to 2025, and we'll see where next year takes us. Yeah. Whew. I have a feeling it'll be a good year. It'll be a good year. I mean, I don't know that for sure because it hasn't happened yet. But again, it's about having that faith. So, anyways, guys, I love you guys. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I love you guys with all my heart. Stay tuned for more future videos. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. If you need to talk, I'm here for you. I'll listen to you. Just all open arms. You know what? Fuck it. All right. Come in for a hug here, buddy. Big old hug. Ooh, yeah. All right. Yeah. Sorry, I don't know why I did that, but but yeah. But I love you guys. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. As always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Again, Merry Christmas and have a Happy New Year. And I love you guys. And I just want you guys to know that, like, even though, like, I make videos and whatnot, and I promise I don't do this to advertise or try to pull you in for me to get more views. I'm not trying to be like that. I just want you to know I'm here for you. And even if that's through any video I make on this channel, which is crazy because I just realized we have over 1,000 videos on this channel. Holy shit. Thank God I finally have a job, because what else would I be doing with my life? Anyways, but yeah, but I love you guys. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And so I just need to shut up and go to bed because I'm just rambling. What the fuck? Yeah, I need to go to bed. Sorry. All right, so you guys do, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I love you. I appreciate you. Keep going, because eventually you will get there. I believe in you. All right. Goodbye, guys. See you in the next one. Deuces. Merry Christmas. Bye. Oh, and stay tuned for speaking of Christmas, stay tuned for the Christmas stream on Christmas. Me and Hunter are doing part 2 of Outlast Trials. Which that was already recorded. I just need to get that thing put together and whatnot. And it's going to be a premiere, so it's not going to be live, but it's going to be a premiere. But if you don't have a whole lot to do on Christmas Day, feel free to check it out. The streams that we do every year for the holidays. So yeah, so stay tuned for that on Wednesday. Yeah. All right. So that's just a big announcement I had to make there. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, see you guys in the next one. Deuces. Love y'all. Take care. And one last time, I believe in you. All right. Keep fucking going. You're a beast. All right. Bye.